Hey guys, so I'm getting ready to finish this painting today. Well, at least I'm gonna finish these, and I think it looks really, really good actually. Let me put this here. Really fine. So anyway, thought I'd do this. Tell you, like, okay, I don't know if anybody else ever has problems with their insurances, but I'm getting like a partial put in my mouth, and it clicks onto the teeth that I have, and then there's a partial that goes up here, so I'll have like these two teeth here. So anyway, yeah, I was like really excited about getting this done. So then I won't have to smile with my microphone in front of my face because I'm so embarrassed with my teeth. And even though I don't talk with all my teeth, as you can see, I still get really like nervous about it. Like it's uncomfortable, right? And when in the real world, I do that a lot. Hi, how you doing? So I was so excited I was finally going to get my teeth fixed, and it was like, okay, so your insurance will only pay for one of the sets of teeth, and then you pay for the other one. So I thought, all right, I'll pay for the permanent ones, like, and I'll save up the money to get it, and then I'll get the insurance to pay for the ones now after they they do what they got to do and give them to us. So anyway, they were like, "Oh no, 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 that's not how it works. Your insurance will only pay for the permanent ones. You have to pay for the ones now that's not permanent because you got to wait like 4 to 6 months." And I'm like, oh, I can't pay $3,000. Are you kidding me? Like, what? I guess I'm not going to do this at all. Or I'm going to have to go without teeth. Like, completely, because they're going to pull out a bunch of them, right? And it's going to be even worse than now. And I won't be able to eat at all because there'll be no teeth that connect. So anyway, when I asked for help, because they were like, oh, listen, if you need help paying any co-pays or anything like that, let us know. So it's this place. So I did, and they're like, $3,000. Oh no, we're not going to be able to do that. And I was crying because I was like, yeah, I figured that because that's a lot of money. I thought they would thought if I had to pay like $60 or something, that's what they would pay. And that's what I was like, yeah, of course, that's what I thought. Also, so anyway, they said, but I'm going to ask the boss, but it's going to be a no. And I was like, right. So I wasn't going to have my teeth fixed. And they called me back later last night, and they're like, yep, we're doing it. I'm like, oh my God, man, you have no idea how excited I am. My husband was like, we'll pay for it. Don't worry about it. We'll just pay for it. And I'm like, we don't have $3,000 to just spend on my teeth. I'm not going to do it. I mean, we got that money, but I don't want to spend it on teeth that's only going to last me like 4 to 6 months. I'm not doing it. And that's when they came back to me yesterday and last night. They said they could do it. So I'm very happy now. And I feel like that's my karma because I had spent 20 years with this place. And they always, even Christmas presents, they'd be like, okay, here's a $50 gift card to Publix. And I'm like, give it to somebody who needs it. You know what I mean? I wasn't doing it to be nice or kind or like I'm a giving person or anything. But I guess maybe I am a little bit. I didn't even realize it because I never took the money. I never asked for help. I never asked them to pay any co-pays because I was like, no, you save that money. You use that money on somebody who really, really needs it. I can pay a $60 copay. I can pay, you know what I mean? I don't need the $50 gift card to Publix. You can give it to somebody who really needs it, like who's got kids and stuff. So I think it was my karma. And my karma was like, here you go. We're going to pay the $3,000. Look, I might say that I can't afford it, but I could have gotten my credit cards and like my petty cash and like put it all together and I'd have $3,000. But I didn't want to do that because it would have wiped me out, man. And, and for what? For 4 months of having teeth? I'd rather have gone without teeth or just gone without doing it at all or just say, fuck it, I'm not doing it. So I think because maybe I'm a nicer person than I thought I was because, yeah, my karma actually caught up with me. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I'll be able to go on camera and not put my hand in front of my mouth because I'm like uncomfortable with my smile. I feel like crying, but I'm not going to because I'm like super, super happy. And as an artist, going out and going to like art shows and stuff, it was really. I mean, that was one of the hardest parts. Was I can't smile or talk normal because of my teeth, and I couldn't like. I just was so uncomfortable that it never worked out for me doing art shows. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do any art shows anymore. I think I'm done. I'm not good at it. And I used to be a really good outward, what do you call it when you're good with people? An introvert. Oh, it's opposite of that. Introvert. I'm like an introvert now, but I kind of always was an introvert, but I was always good with people at the same time. So, but everybody would have guessed I was not an outrovert. That's not the word. Extrovert. People that knew me from back in the day, they would have said I was an extrovert because of how good I was with people and how energetic and outward I was. But ever since the last few years happened, but not just with COVID and fear and our, the way our world is now. I'm not so much an extrovert. I have become more of an extrovert with you guys on my YouTube channel because it took me a while to be able to like be on camera to do things and like talk like you guys are my friends. It took me a long time to do that. So because I was really shy in front of the camera, but everybody's nice comments, everybody talking to me. Like I feel like you guys are my friends and stuff. So oh my gosh, I think it looks so good. I'm really really happy with the how it came out so far. Yeah, let me put the cap on. Right. Yeah, so I'm getting my teeth fixed, and then I'm gonna be really good at making videos. I think maybe and I'm not sure, but in the beginning of having teeth, I think it's a little hard to get used to and talk with them, and I don't think I'm gonna have like a whole roof. I don't know. It's only a couple teeth on the top, so I'm hoping they don't give me that kind of teeth. But I'm really excited. And I'm never gonna take them out. I'm gonna have them in my mouth 24/7, and I'm never gonna take them out. Oop, that's better. And then the real Meg will come out again, because Because seriously, the reason why I'm not so happy and is because of my mouth, because of my teeth, man. That really affects people, and it's not just me. I know that. So I am very, very blessed. I'm also getting a free car. Yeah. So my mom is giving me her 20-year-old mint condition. It's a Saturn. It's a Saturn. And it's in perfect condition. It looks like it's just rolled off the showroom floor. It was always in a garage. Every time it was time to get the oil change, she did it. She took it always to the place because she worked for Ford Motor Company. It was they had Ford. What was it? It's not Ford. It's I forgot what it's called. Something motor. But it's a bunch of cars. And so she had always gotten like discounts on cars and stuff, but this car was her first brand new car she ever had. And she had always taken care of it and stuff like that, but she can't drive now. Uh, me and my sisters have always been afraid to drive with her. So, yeah, she's finally given that up. And luckily, we're in a time where you can order your week food from Walmart or the Acme or wherever, and it can come to her house and stuff. So she doesn't really need to drive. And then if she has to go to the doctors, my sister Kelly's there. So, I wish I was there, but even if I was there, I can't drive. I also can't drive. But anyway, because of my disability. Anyway, so working on this. I'm still going to be today. It feels good. I think I'm going to work on the hair. I hate her hair. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it dreadlocks or snakes. Or maybe I'll make her like a Medusa figure. But except that she's got a body and not a snake body. So yeah, I'm gonna give her some dreadlocks and maybe I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna put snake heads on him. I'm not sure. That that could be what I'm going to do. That's a good one. But I'm also going to put a red balloon somewhere in the background. I don't want it. I don't want it so seen, and I'm going to make it real small. But yeah, I'm going to redo her face and the hair, and that's going to be today. Oh, look, I still have to do these up here. I didn't put the yellow around these couple up here. All right, so I'm going to do that. But anyway, I got another painting I do want to show you. Maybe I'll show you that instead of just doing that. I got this clay board. So, and they spelled board B-O-R-D, so it's kind of interesting. But it's called a clay board. And it's got the most smooth feel. I don't want to touch it because it might be wet a little bit. I don't know. But I used my fine point pens drawing this scene, and now I'm using watercolor on it. I'm not done it yet, but and look, I didn't even paint the bird yet. But oh my god, do you like the clouds in the background and the sky? Tried to do the sky, and look, there's something. This is going to get fixed here. But yeah, again, I'm not done. But my god, putting watercolor on this board is so satisfying. I mean, drawing on it with the pen, the fine line pen, was satisfying. But holy cow! Like I'd never painted on something so nice before. and it's archival. So whatever you put on this, that could be in a museum 100 years from now, and it'll still look exactly like this. I also have. Let me grab the other ones. I bought clay boards. I got. Oh my gosh, I forget what this is called. Hold on, I'm getting it. All right, here it is. I'm bringing it over. So here's the clay, what the clay boards look like before you paint it. How smooth. And it's so pretty. So I got the clay boards. Oh, and the aqua board. See the aqua board? It's got a little bit of a texture here. Aqua board. It's got a little bit of a texture here. Like, I'll put the microphone up to it. And this, and the clay board. Smooth. But yeah, I painted on one of these one time with some watercolor, and it came out pretty nice. And I thought painting on this with watercolor was nice. And the really cool thing about the aqua board is that you can wash it, you can wipe it off and do it again, except that some of the stuff comes off with it. So you can probably only do that once. But yeah, this clay board, it's just so nice. Like, if you get a chance to buy a clay board, I would definitely go for it, because it's definitely worth it. Again, I've never painted on anything so satisfying. That's the word. So satisfying. Also, let's see if I can show you this. Yeah. Let me turn you around. All right. I'll turn this around. All right. I am still working on it, so don't judge. Okay. But the sky looks so good. Can you see how? Let me see if I can get you close to it. Look at that sky. Weird, right? I used some white ink, and it had the white ink had some kind of chunk in it, chunky, and the way it sat in it, it just made the clouds look really, really cool. So I'm totally keeping it that way. I figured, yeah, if I don't like it, I could just paint over it. But yeah, it looks really, really good. I like it. It's strange looking. So yeah, I'm going to start. You know what I was thinking? See how they're holding hands, but they're not. It's like, this is the other. There's two boards here. What I'm thinking of is I'm going to take. There's the stage is right here, and I'm going to put a stage on this side, as if it was the other side of this stage, or it could be another stage. However you look at it, and so you can put it either way. So she could just be on the outside dancing, and he'll be on the other side over here, and you can put this together on this side, like move that over here, and yeah. So anyway, I was thinking about doing that. Like, I think that would look kind of cool. Like, it would be two different. You can switch sides. I've done that with another painting I had made. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm up to today. Hey, you want to see some books? All right. Okay, this is Art, Sex, Magic by Cozy Fanny Tootie. This is Sacred Intent, and it's an interview with Genesis Peerage. And then the grand finale is the Psychic Bible. It's the Acropophal Scriptures of Genesis Briar Peerage and the Third Mind, the Temple of Psychick Youth. And they, in the 90s and the 80s, they were pretty influential in my life. I was really into paganism, witchcraft, the occult, And of course, the art of it all. I had my own coven. I had I had been a part of covens before. I but this was this person, Genesis Purage. They, I want to say they because I knew them as a male, but then they looked like they transitioned before they died, trying to become one with their girlfriend and trying to look exactly alike, which they didn't succeed. But that's just my thought. But anyway, they died from cancer, and Genesis was very, very influential in my life, for music, art, and the whole thing. They invented a type of music that, okay, so they called themselves they were a video group that played music. They invented acid houses, like raves. They call them raves now, but back in the 80s, they were called acid house, and then you trip and listen to like really weird music and sounds, and they would have like all kinds of things happening. I've actually listened to them on my channel in the background and gave them, you know, I told you what I was listening to, and it was usually Throbbing Gristle or Psychic TV. They invented a type of music, and I always forget what kind of music it was called, but it was pretty big in the 80s. But yeah, they invented this type of music, and they were really, really. I think Genesis Purage was a genius, absolutely a genius, and that's not my opinion. I'm pretty sure subjectively, they were a genius. Their mind was an amazing mind. Yeah, he had an amazing mind. I'm trying to find a picture of him to show you. I can't really show you a lot of the stuff that's in here because it's very sexual. They got arrested. They all got arrested, I think, once because they were doing a art show and music called like prostitution, and they had really sexual. Can't find their picture. That's so freaking weird. I cannot for the life of me find, and I know it's in here because I saw it. But yeah, you know the punk scene. It looked like they were like punk, but they also looked like they were like a. I told my husband when I first, because we didn't have computers when we met, like not really, right? So I couldn't look it up, but they this is him before he died with the author. Let me turn the light off so you can see it better. Oh, that didn't help, did it? Okay. That's Genesis Purage before they died, and that's the author of this book. They had and that's a picture of them also. Very interesting. If you ever wanted to find something really, really interesting to look up, it would be Genesis Purage and Psychick Youth, and yeah. So anyway, I'm trying to think. Do I have anything else you wanted to show you? I don't think so. Not really. Not today. I might go do some art outside again today, which was really, really fun. So, yay! What a beautiful day. I'm so glad you guys are here watching me 24 minutes in. All right, guys. If you watch till the end, write down Psychick Youth or something, like something that tells me that you listened all the way to the end about the Genesis part. Okay. All right. I think that's what YouTubers are supposed to do. All right. Bye.